Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, I just wanted to make a really quick one on some of the basics of cold email. So I realized that I had someone point out to me that a lot of cold email content that I have is maybe a little bit more advanced. So I wanted to just go back to some of the basics, because ultimately, if you can master the basics and you can get better at just the fundamentals of cold email, you will improve way more than if you focus on all the nitty-gritty details. Using tools like Clay, all these different list building things, all these different AI personalization, all that stuff is great and can help. But ultimately, you need to understand the very, very, very basics of cold email. And it's not very hard, but what ends up happening is you get pulled away from the basics and focus on more of the advanced and all this other stuff, when in actual fact, the thing that moves the needle forward the most and gets you the best results with cold email is usually the simplest thing. And it's comprised of four main variables here, or four main things that make up the basics of cold email. So the first one is deliverability. Without deliverability, you will quite literally not get your message in front of people. Right? It's like standing on the street and shouting your message, but you realize that the street you're on, there is like no one else walking there, right? It's getting your message in front of quite literally no one. So if you set up deliverability properly so that you are landing in people's inboxes, now if you're using Google or Outlook, you're pretty much good. As long as you set up DMARC, SPF, and DKIM, set up the custom domain tracking, turn off open rate tracking, and just keep it really simple and just use plain HTML. You can use images here and there. You can use some links here and there. But most of the time, just keep it really simple. Don't send more than 30 cold emails per day per email account. Set up multiple email accounts. Just keep it simple. Like, don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to constantly be checking things. You don't have to constantly be like changing. Just keep it really simple. Send less than 30 emails per day per email account. Make sure you got the basics set up and just use Google Outlook. And if you do that, unless you are sending literal spam, like people won't mark you as spam unless your offer is awful. So because you're sending literally 30 emails a day, it's not that much. All right. And you're doing that across multiple accounts. So if you've got 10, you'll be sending 300 emails a day. So yeah, keep it really simple. But if you don't have this down right, you will not get your emails in front of people. So it's the most fundamental and the most basic thing. You can have the best offer in the world, but if you're not delivering that offer in front of the right person, it does not matter. The second thing, targeted list. So again, whatever your offer is, what are you offering and who is it to? Who is it to? That's why there's a really good analogy in business, which is just sell to a starving crowd. So if you quite literally put a hamburger stand in front of a sports stadium, right, and there's no other food to get, you will get a lot of business and you will get a lot of people, because it's a pretty targeted list in the sense of those people that you're targeting are hungry for something, right? And so you put a good offer. You don't even need to have the best product in the world, right? The hamburgers are mid at most, right? Or the hot dogs or whatever are mid at most of these things. People don't care. They're just hungry and they just want to eat food, right? They want some salty, something that satiates, something sweet. That's all they want. They don't care. But you're targeting a list of people, a group of people that want what you have. It's as very simple as that. Make sure your targeting list building is good. All right. Don't complicate it more than that. Just make sure the people that you target are the people that want your thing. Now you can test out multiple different things, but that's ultimately the basis of it. Just target the right people. All right. You do that through different list building, LinkedIn, Apollo, all that stuff. That's all the nitty-gritty again. But the main thing, keep a targeted list. Keep it really simple. Good offer. This is arguably the most important thing, but obviously all of these things are aligned with each other. If you don't have deliverability, you won't be able to get in front of the list, and you won't be able to get your offer in front of the list. Now, good offer. Good offer is, again, going back to the analogy of the hamburger stand at a stadium, like a football game or something. No one is... it's a good offer. It's plain and simple. People want what you're selling. Like, that's the main thing. Do people want what you're selling? And if people don't want what you're selling, you need to either change the people that you're targeting to people that might want what you're selling, and then you figure out if they do want it or don't want it, or you don't have a good offer. Now, a good offer ties in with the email copy, because ultimately, if you have a really good offer, but you send a very long email, and you have something that people want and people are willing to get, all right, and they need it, and you have a really long email, then it could still work, right? Shorter emails tend to perform better, but that's not to say that some industries, if you have a long email but you have an incredibly good offer, it could still work, right? Because people want what you're selling. And ultimately, it's a good offer. If someone offered you a Ferrari for free, right, or to, I don't know, fly private for free, and you didn't have to do anything, you're like, sure, why not? Like, what the hell, why not? Right? That is a good offer, right? People think that good offer is like, oh, I have this service. No, everyone else has this service. It's commoditized. So you need to figure out what is a good offer, right? And this is helping people achieve a specific result. What do people get from you? How do you help them, right? Specifically, what is the result that they get? What is the benefit? The number one thing I get on sales calls every single time that people ask for is, what is the ROI? What is in it for me? What do I get? That's all people care about. That's what they really care about. You're watching this video because you're trying to think, what's in it for me? What do I care about, right? And I'm making this stuff so that I can help you get closer to your goals. And then so you can book in a call as well with me, and we can help you on, we can help you grow your business and all that kind of stuff. But it's a good offer, right? Super sounds easier said than done, but offer is comprised of many things. That's for a whole separate video. But a good offer is something that has some element of a risk reversal, some element of you showing how you can help someone get from A to B. Social proof as well. I'm a big fan of increasing leverage and social proof. And just using that to your advantage, because every time you make a big promise, it has to be backed up. Everything that you say needs to be backed up. So there's that. And then another thing as well, which is incredibly important, and this is also the basics, is quick responses. So if someone is emailing you back based on your good offer and you take 2 weeks to respond, and you take a couple of days to respond, they've probably forgotten about it, right? Now, sure, this is probably the least important of the whole bunch, but it's still incredibly important. And I see a lot of people that will respond like the next day or day 2 days later or something, and it's just too slow. You need to be responding a lot quicker, right? You need to be responding as quickly as possible. If anything, hire someone to do that for you, if you can't do it yourself. So, or if it's too manual or whatever it is, right? So quick responses. When someone says, yeah, I'm interested, and they want to book a call or something, respond quickly. Keep those things in mind, and you will do so much better. Now, I could add one more thing, which is add value, like more value and everything, but that really just aligns with the offer. If you're offering something that people want, then that is inherently valuable. So I hope this video was useful. If you're interested in learning more, you can book in a call below in the link in the description, and I will speak to you soon. That's if you obviously want to grow through cold emails and you want to get more results and you want to get more clients, you want to close more deals, make more money. We help you do that through cold email. So speak to you in the next one. Bye.